Hey, and now it's time for Coach's Comments presented by Southside Auto Tech. Cristiano Simonetta with you, joined alongside by Stars head coach and GM Chris Michael. And Mike's, let's talk about the pregame. A national anthem is not something that's usually at the forefront of our minds, but you play the national anthem of Japan. Yusato is out there. He starts. He takes a questionable 5-minute major. He's out of the box, sprung on a breakaway. He scores. That's probably the loudest we've heard the icebox in quite some time. What did that moment feel like for the guys on your bench?
It was a great moment for the guys on the bench, but it was a great moment for you. Can't say enough about the kid. He's over here. He's doing everything we're asking him to do, and just kind of an idea we talked about to honor all our import players this year by playing their national anthem before the final home games of the year as a tribute, as a thank you to them, to honor them and their country and their heritage. And it was nice to see you get that goal, the first one, and questionable major. Yeah, I had a lot of questions for the guys in stripes tonight.
Yeah, 6,044 miles away. That's where Yusato is from Saitama, Japan right now. Pretty incredible, the dedication. Let's move forward then to the officiating, the calls that went your guys' way and the ones that did not go your way. Did you like the response from your guys in terms of the third period not quitting, but in the first two periods the game was out of hand?
Yeah, I mean, Tri-City's the best team in our conference. They don't need any help. And, I mean, I don't know. As soon as I saw who was reffing the night, it was deja vu to our game against Fargo, and he acted the same way, and you can't say anything to these guys. But this guy can come off our ice, look a fan in the eye, tell him to have a heart attack and die the last time he was in our building, yet we're going to allow him to continue reffing in our league? Like, that's the professionalism our league has? And guess what? Now I'm saying this. Guess who's going to get the brunt of this? Me. But I don't care, because I'm tired of our guys going out and competing and working and giving the fans what they want, but everybody else doesn't want it apparently, and it's frustrating because, listen, did we lose because of the officiating? No, we did not lose because of the officiating. Are we climbing an uphill battle when this guy is making calls up? I mean, Jack Horbach is on a breakaway shorthanded, gets slashed, puck goes off his stick, and this guy's shaking his head. No, it's a personal vendetta, and that's disappointing that we allow these guys to come in and I mean, it's a Friday night in the icebox with the two hottest teams in the league going toe-to-toe. These people do not come here. Like, I saw Tri-City fans here. They didn't drive from Kearney to come out here and watch the referee take over a hockey game. Like, these are 16 and 20. They got a lot of good players over there. We want to see them play 5-on-5. We want to play 5-on-5. Let the guys play. If it's an egregious penalty that's taken away a scoring chance or a dangerous hit, call it. That's fine. That's what you're there for. But, to get involved and start making things up and then constantly shaking your head no, and if you want to have a conversation with him, you can't, but he can do whatever he wants. It's so frustrating right now because our league and the talent that we have in this league is as good as it's been probably in forever that we can remember. Yet these games are getting marred by just people on personal vendetta that don't like us, don't like the Lincoln Stars. He's still upset about the last incident that he was in the building for. If he can't get over it, then he probably shouldn't officiate anymore.
Now it's the players. It trickles down when a player is in their own head after making what they think is a legal play, and they end up in the penalty box. How do you see, you've been a player in this league, you played for Green Bay. When a referee goes against you like that, in your opinion, you're making the right call, how do you get back to coming back onto the ice and playing the right way without deviating even further with your frustration?
I would love to say I can go back to my experience and try to help, but the refs were great back then. Like, if they made a bad call, they would come over in a minute and move on. And they didn't have to go make up a makeup call. They didn't do any of that stuff. But they control the game. They police the game. They de-escalated everybody on the ice. And, over time, and we're sitting here trying to tell our guys, hey, calm down, next play, next play, next play. But, and shame on me, I lost it there. I think a bench minor ends up being the game-winning goal again. So this is on me personally. But I'm never going to back down for my guys. I never will. And when it becomes egregious, when it becomes personal, like it was again tonight with the same guy, I can go through the games that he's officiating with us. If you want to post it, I'll post it, and I'll prove my point that it's just lopsided in one way. But again, like, it's just frustrating. It's extremely frustrating. We got to figure it out. We got to work through it. Our penalty kill needs to be better. We need to find a way to get another block, not allow all these little tip plays around the net front that they're running. But as a player, it's extremely frustrating when you're going out and you're competing your heart out for your brothers, for your fans that are here to support you, and you're just basically handcuffed, and then you watch your brother get buried from behind face first, and it's a 2-minute minor. We're calling a 5-minute major on a knee. I mean, I don't know what's worse, a kid going head first into the wall, potentially breaking his neck. I guess that's not egregious enough for a 5-minute power play there to end the game, but our power play needs to be better, our PK needs to be better, we need to be better 5-on-5, we've got to have more discipline, and we got to take this into our own hands going into tomorrow night.
One last question for you, Mike. So you move to Tri-City in Kearney tomorrow night, but how can you reflect on this great stretch for your group, 6-0-2 in the last 8? The point streak ends at 8 games, but what is one thing that you will take away?
The resiliency. We have a lot of young kids right now that are carrying the mail, so to say, and what we're seeing is the passing of the torch to the young guys that are going to take this thing over, and we know our future is bright. We're excited about it. We got 7 more games left, and we're not done yet. We're going to continue to compete. We're going to continue to try to build the championship culture that we want, that Tri-City has. And credit to them. As frustrating as it is to play them sometimes, they've done a great job. Anthony's arguably one of the best coaches in our league, and you see it in their game through all 3 zones, with and without the puck. We're trying to model ourselves to the upper echelon of our league, so we're excited about it. But the number one thing is this no-quit mentality that these guys have. No matter the situation that they're presented, they continue to compete, continue to represent the logo the right way, and hopefully we're making our fans proud.